Time for baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, coming on now to pitch is former NL Cy Young Award winner Jake Arrieta. Good fastball, 95 to 97. Great overhand curveball and a straight changeup. Former Cy Young Award winner. If he brings his A game, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He will lead this one off today. And that one stayed too low, apparently. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Brandon Crawford waits on deck. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He hit over 320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, right fielder, Andrew McCutcheon.
So in now for San Francisco, Andrew McCutcheon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Batting fourth, the catcher number 28, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. Bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Giants leave one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Jeff Samardzija gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big, strong guy. A lot of people think he takes that football mentality out on the mound. 94 to 96. Good sink, good late run, good hard breaking ball, and his split finger has gotten a lot better. If Jeff Samardzija is on, you'll know early he'll be inducing a lot of ground balls.
3-1 to him now. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Carlos Santana.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Carlos Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Longoria into foul territory, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Here's the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
High pop-up. Crawford waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This is line to left. Hoskins is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at first baseman Carlos Santana. Originally came up from the minors as a catcher. Also has dabbled at DH. But don't get it twisted. This guy can handle first base as well with soft hands and big-time power at the plate.
So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliders in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Austin Jackson.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. A little bouncer. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Longoria, base runner at first with one out. Rounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, number 4. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Count remains full. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. Guys, we have to focus on one of the best defenders in all the sport at any position. That's Brandon Crawford. This guy's got some of the softest hands in the game and a rocket arm.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. Bases are empty, one man out. Hey. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. One-two pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Jake Arrieta. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1. Samardzija sets. Here's the 2-1. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw in time, and his side is retired. 1 left for Philadelphia. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. City's founder William Penn seen atop City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast. Leading off the inning, Kelby Tomlinson, and they'll need him to get something going here. Missed with a slider.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
The 1-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Into the box now, Gregor Blanco. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Giants down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Blanco is underneath this one. 1 down.
The batter, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Digging in to try it again, Rhys Hoskins. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Nick Williams. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Nope. 3-1. Carlos Santana would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Riding in once again, Andrew McCutchen reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew McCutchen. And the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Buster Posey. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Started that swing a bit too early. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Giants get one back on the solo homer. Bye-bye, baby. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Phillies 2 and the Giants 1. So now Carlos Santana. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Now batting, number 4.
Ready for another chance. Number 4 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A little low. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Franco. He reached on a single in his first try. Samardzija gets the sign, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo shot here for Michael Franco, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, after this blast, the 3rd home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. Just got a piece up the line. Up with it is Longoria. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies get 1 in the frame courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Philly. Stepping up now, Evan Longoria. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out. Striding into the box, Austin Jackson. The 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Kelby Tomlinson. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
The batter, pitcher, Jeff.
And now the Giants pitcher, Jeff Samardzija. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home. Is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Spin throw gets him at first. A great play there as runners do move up to second and third.
The left fielder, number 1.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Gregor Blanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Giants leave a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway. Now the 1-1 pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Tomlinson onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-1 home. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He had that 2-run home run back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Steal, runner.
1-1 pitch. Runner goes. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Hernandez, the runner at second with 1 away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Last time through was a base hit. 1-1. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next will be Nick Williams. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Two balls, two strikes to Nick Williams. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Bouncer to the left side. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Ready once again, Buster Posey. No hits to this point. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy out.
And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Score holds. It's 3-1. Here's Carlos Santana now. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 2-1 on its way. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1. Number 4 is on deck. Drilled to the right side. Tomlinson has it. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 4.
Digging in once again, number 4. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And that misses for ball 4.
Third baseman, number 7, Mike Kell.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Franco. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. Swing and a little tapper. Samardzija sets. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Giants 1. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now. Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
In is the 3rd baseman, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air out to center field. Pereira will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready for another chance? Austin Jackson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1 pitch is a ball below the zone.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
And a full count now, 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Kelby Tomlinson. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land out there just foul. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Adam Morgan will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the seventh.
Batting in the seventh spot, number 46, Adam Morgan. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 9.
Pablo Sandoval will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pablo Sandoval.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Sandoval has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the former World Series MVP. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Belt on second. Tomlinson at first. 2 out in the inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Fine work there from the Philadelphia pen. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 3 and the Giants 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants, number 49, Sam Dyson.
So next to the plate for the Phils, number 9. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. pulled toward right center field. Jackson giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting,
Reese Hoskins will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Jackson. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-1 home. To third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
up next for the Giants, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a hard liner towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 40, Tommy Hunter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Buster Posey. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 3-1. Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
High in the air into shallow left center. Under this one is Blanco. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Nick Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 2-2. This one for Crawford is short. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Softly hit out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 4th spot, number 50, Hector Neris. Now playing right field and batting in the 7th spot, number 23,
first baseman Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fastball foul tip, but straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on to it for the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line towards center field. And this is going to be a base hit for Longoria.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Jackson. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Longoria leads off first with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Altair sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So in now for San Francisco, Kelby Tomlinson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Altair is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it.